Hello, everybody. I know this isn't the usual format or the usual thing that I do, but I'm trying new stuff, and I have very little editing equipment, so I'm trying to make things simpler. Anyway, today is a historic day. Today is 2 days after the release of Boruto Chapter 81, or if you want to call it Boruto Two Blue Vortex Chapter 1, which is, that's how their website breaks it down, honestly. Or not their website, but the app. Whatever it is, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's a new manga, and it's Chapter 1, and I feel like I needed to talk about it today. It's a fucking banger of a chapter, too. I'll fucking tell you what, dude. It's wildin'. It feels like not much happens, but a lot happens. A lot actually happens. It's interesting to me that, like, Boruto's new chapter, or new, like, design was... like the first, when I started to Google search it, it was the first fill-in, like, Boruto's design post-time skip. And we already knew what he was going to look like. We already knew from chapter 1, page 1 of this manga, exactly what Boruto was going to look like after the time skip. So it's interesting that it's so interesting to people here. But we do start out immediately by seeing grown-up Sarada and old Shikamaru, old Hokage Shikamaru, and his assistant Konohamaru. Absolutely mind-blowing. Yo, like, my boy, he came up from the bottom. Now he's here. But they have, Sarada and Shikamaru have a long discussion about, probably the same thing she's been complaining about for years now. Like, Boruto didn't do anything. It's all Kawaki. This isn't how it's supposed to be. And then she fucking just slaps his pride here and just like, my role model was the 7th, not you. You might be Hokage, but you don't mean shit to me. Essentially, it's fucking wildin'. Now, grown-up Kawaki, he is brooding, dude. He looks cool as fuck. His pants are huge. His pants are absolutely huge. I don't know, man. It seems like a lot of this is recontextualizing what we already know. I guess there was a 2-month gap, so maybe they're just, coming back, but it feels like a lot of this is restating what we already know. They go talk to Ada and try and convince her that they need to do something about Boruto's situation, because they all know that it's not supposed to be this way. But we get this hint from Mitsuki during his conversation with Kawaki that something isn't right. Mitsuki knows that this is not the person that he's supposed to be. This is not his son, Kawaki acts nothing like Boruto. Anybody who knew Boruto as well as Mitsuki and Sarada and some of these other people did should know that Kawaki is totally different. Like, Mitsuki is like basically imprinted on Boruto. He knows this isn't right. This isn't the son, man. A lot of this chapter is just catch up. We just get to see everybody's new design. We see the new, 3 years later, Inushika Cho and Himawari training. It's a very, very powerful recap chapter, but again, I'm not disappointed with how little happens, because we get stuff, we get development, and at the end here we get a big reveal right there. These boys show up invading a city again. But the people of Konoha do seem to know what the claw grimes are. They even have a name for them, claw grimes. These little Frieza guys that are popping up. And I was surprised. I was surprised that Code just kind of shows up. He's just kind of like, boom, I'm here. I'm sick of looking for him, so I'm making him show up. Immediately, Boruto comes in, the most disrespectful thing ever. It's absolutely amazing. This is why you creep girls out. Like, just coming at him, stepping on his face. Fucking amazing. And then we get the cool seeing another cool panel with Boruto and Sarada posted up behind like a bunch of Frieza claw grime Frieza wannabe motherfuckers. The showdown begins. Kawaki, Code, and Boruto are all right here, right now. For the first time in years. And yeah, that's where the chapter ends. It feels disappointing to me because I wanted more to happen, but a lot happened, and I just gotta fucking appreciate what I got, because there was a lot in this chapter. It seems like they're basically leading immediately up into that scene from chapter 1. Like, next chapter or the chapter after that is gonna be like, we're there now. It happened, because clearly the claw grimes are gonna just tear up Konoha for a while. Kawaki's gonna stop him. Maybe he's gonna work with Boruto for a little bit. Like, hey, kind of like at the end of Naruto, where like, oh hey, we don't get along, but we have this big enemy to face now, so we'll work together. And then, post Claw Grimes and Code being at least like probably pushed back, not like dispatched, but probably at least pushed back. After that, then we get the Kawaki turns on Boruto, and they have to square off. But I think we're gonna have to get there really quickly. We're basically gonna be right there very soon, which I'm looking forward to, because I've been waiting like 7 years for that scene to come through. Like, it felt weak to me, but it picked up over time, and I started to enjoy it. Chapter after chapter, it was, getting better. It was getting stronger, building the world. I was enjoying it. And now I'm on board. I'm a fan. I'm down for Boruto Part 2, Two Blue Vortex. It's gonna be cool. I'm personally, this might be strange to say. Personally, I'm a little disappointed that Kishimoto's back on. Just because that Boruto was beginning to feel unique. Boruto was beginning to craft its own identity and way to tell stories, and that seemed like it was the point, because Kishimoto's trying to move forward and pass it on to the next generation, just like the theme of the story. Now, with Kishimoto back, I think this is just going to be Naruto Shippuden 3.0. I hope it doesn't, and I don't have any, like, I don't expect anything bad. I just wanted it to be its own story and have its own unique identity. And I think Kishimoto's going to struggle more giving it that unique identity than Ukyo Kodachi was. But I hope I'm wrong. I could be wrong. It's still great to see. It's still refreshing to see Kishimoto coming back to this thing that we all love. This thing that he created that we all love. Anyway, I guess that's it. It was a great chapter, and I kind of intend to do this for every chapter that comes out from here on out. Unless I don't want to, I guess. If that changes, then I won't, because whatever. But for the foreseeable future, I think I'll be talking about these chapters. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And and bye.